Welcome, lovely people. Welcome. I wanted to just give you my thoughts today on a set of gravel tyres. Gravel. And those tyres are the Pirelli Cinturato Gravel M's. M for mixed terrain. What are my thoughts on them? I've done a good 1,500 miles on them now, but nothing too hard. Like gravel and tarmac. So here are my thoughts. Welcome to James Social Cycling. Lovely people, so we have the Pirellis and we have them in the Cinturato Gravel M. M for mixed terrain. And if I just bring the bike back a bit, you can have a closer, we can have a closer look at the sea. Look. Alright, that's not what you're looking at. We can have a closer look at the tread of the tyre. So as you can see, not very high. What would you say? Couple of mil? 2-3 mil high. Very flat, a lovely centre line. And then with some grip on the edges for when you're cornering. But what I've found with these tyres, I'll get into tech, alright? But what I've found with these tyres, the transition from gravel to road or gravel to tarmac is actually really nice. No problems whatsoever. Pressure, so I'm running these tubeless, and wrongly or rightly, on the terrain that I'm riding the bike on at the moment, I run around 45 to 40 psi. And yeah, again, I have the kingpin at the back of the bike, which is here, and I have the red shift at the top on the cockpit to offer me any extra cushioning that is needed, because again, I know a lot of people run these probably at 30 to 35 psi. I'm not in the mud, and you got to be careful what you are using, because these are mixed terrain and they will run through the boggy wet stuff. They will at slow speeds, very dodgily, but they will get you through. I've found out. As you can see at the moment, it's literally dry, dusty stuff on the bike. So tech wise, let's get into some of the tech, shall we? It's as boring as it sounds, but just in case, I have been reviewing Pirelli tyres, road and gravel, for many years now, before GCN. Alright, so check out my use and reviews, and you'll see some of the Cinturato Velos, and you'll also see some of the P0 road tyres as well. Alright. Here we go. We are on the Pirelli website. We're obviously going to go to gravel, and I'll just show you some of the options within the Cinturato Gravel M. As you can see, the tyre here. Sizes range 650B, 45, 50. 50 only comes in the classic. And you've got 700, which starts off at 35, 40, 45 and goes up to 50. Again, the 50 is only in the classic, but the smaller versions you can have either the black or the classic, just in case you don't like the classic. I love it, the brown. As you can see here, I'm obviously riding the wrong tyre because for road and light gravel I should be using a different, can't remember the name of it, I'll show you it later. But obviously the special speed grip. So the efficiency of the Cinturato Gravel M is a high performance tyre with a uniqueness to it. And with the tech as well, so you've got the speed grip. This is a chemical formulation that relies on polymer matrix of the mountain bike specific smart grip compound while lowering the rolling resistance. Again, the gravel requires good speed and on off-road capabilities. So again, this is taking Pirelli's tech and adding it to the tyres. How much of this is marketing, we will never know. But it all sounds good though, doesn't it? And then obviously you've got the tech wall. Again, this is down to using a reinforced and thicker layer of rubber, specific areas of the tyre. On the road, majority of punctures are caused by penetration of sharp objects, while off-road the most common is sidewall cuts. So again, they've reinforced the sidewall of the tyre, and which works well. As I said, I've had no fails with this tyre whatsoever yet. So, and there you go, just a quick show of the tread itself. You do have other options. This is basically the tyre I should be using, was the all-road. But let's have a look at the Gravel H. My experience with the Gravel H is not as good. As you can see, it's quite a thin tread, and I've had punctures on and off-road on this. But again, looking at the sizes, 650, 700, again 45 and 50 on the 650B, and 35 upwards. So not had a great experience with those, but still, you know, there's also, this is the all-road, and again it just looks a little bit thin for me. Only comes in the 3 sizes, and yes, you get the standard black and the classic on that as well, but again comes with all the tech supposedly. So, but again, this is for more very light gravel and road. Okay, but again, I haven't tried this tyre, so I've only used the Gravel H and the Gravel M, but it looks good. Tread looks nice, it looks like it'd be good rolling, but I'm a little bit worried about the puncture resistance as of the Gravel H. I'll put a link in the description below to this so you can actually have a look, but these are the 3. So you've got the Gravel Soft, which is obviously for a bit more muddier, the Cinturato Gravel M and the Cinturato Gravel H. They do some race tyres as well, obviously not for me because I'm not a racy guy, but you can have a bit more of a look at those by clicking the link in the description. All right, there you go. There's my experience. There's a bit of tech on them. Yeah, so I just wanted to clarify that I've had no issues with the tyres whatsoever. I've had no fails. I'm not saying the word, but I've had no fails whatsoever. Whether that's the terrain I'm riding, but then I have ridden a lot in Hampshire, where I have to say the Gravel H's suffered with punctures quite a lot. So the Gravel Hards, which are more for tarmac and some off-road, but to be fair, they kept failing. So I didn't run them tubeless, funny enough, so it might have been easier, but then they are the tyre that I had an absolute nightmare trying to get tubeless, so there could be a difference there as well. So with all the tech and everything that goes into these things nowadays, is it marketing? Is it marketing? The tyres have been awesome for me, just what I need for gravel and for paved roads. We don't get much in the way in the UK of a full gravel trail. It's always going to have some tarmac in it. You're always going to want some offering for the dual purpose, for dual terrain or mixed terrain, as these tyres are. If I get another set, it'll be another set of these. Any questions down below? Don't forget, give me a like, this helps. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Some more reviews to come. Lots of love. I'll see you on the road for gravel very soon.